Baby, we can do it all night. Put your body right into it, and we do it all right.
Alright guys, here comes my new video, and right now I legitly finished recording this whole video of me talking and playing Moon. And now when I'm gonna go about to edit it, and my voice didn't fucking record, so I'm like, god, I have to do it all over again. So yeah, and this is what happens, and this is my first load. Let's see if I don't lag, 'cause like it was a big problem this week trying to record and lag everywhere, and I made it bearable yes like a while ago when I finished recording, so yeah. But I mean, now that no one's in this room that knows me, or maybe they do, they just not talking, and well, how would I know I'm fucking loading, right? And there, I loaded. But anyways, I want to talk about Guild War, my opinion on Guild Warring. And you'll be surprised, might not be, but here it goes. You know how I hate exo cores. And and this is gonna be laggy by the way. But oh, Skype. I mean, not Skype. Fraps is spiking me right now. But yeah, back to the topic I wanted to talk about. I should just voice over something. I don't know. But I'm getting distracted, Spike is stupid. Let me fix it first. Just walk around until it fixes itself. Picking up these items. Picking up, not ruining people. And where are they? There they are. So yeah, I guess let's talk since I'm not fighting anyone and it's not lagging. Da 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 da. Hello, person. Even my twirling is failing. Yes, okay, good. I fail, whatever. That was a fail, but I fail, whatever. What flag is that? Boss mode master. So, too much distractions. I'm gonna chat off. Okay, there. And I'm still gonna get distracted from the fight, but yeah. You know how in Guild Wars there are rules, like no, you can't use Thunderblades, you can't use Ice Blaster, you can't use this and that, you have to be 40 below, no rares. Okay, well first of all, just to start off a little funny, and for all you people that watch me at Guild War as well, whenever they say no rares allowed, I'm like, hold up, you guys are fucking cheating. You guys have a rare title, rare pants, rare everything rare. And then they're like, stop being a smart ass monkey. And I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm just like being real, cause you guys aren't being specific with your rules that which in reality don't exist. They don't exist at all. You guys just did those rules for Guild Wars by yourself. So yep. I do this. I record live, so that's why I get distracted in the fights. That would have been perfect. And now, that's a little smart, well, not smart, but a little trolling thing I like pulling off for these try-hard guild wars that take this way too seriously, that are LP thirsty. I mean, when are RF players thirsty about something? This guy's so pro. Just kidding. And so the next part about Guild Wars is where I mentioned about those not allowing certain exos. And I find it funny that they never ban Chain Massacre hardly, and they especially never ban Attack Booster. And I'm like, yo, come on, ban those two things. They're like the two most easiest things to use in the whole Guild War place. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it makes no sense, but yet it makes sense. It makes sense because most of them actually all suck at Guild Wars and at the game in general, especially if they don't have those quote-unquote OP exos, right? So I find it funny and stupid at the same time. And whenever you tell them not to, I mean, okay, they say, oh, there are no exos allowed, and then if I try to say no attack booster, they'll all laugh and say, what the fuck, no? And they'll never agree to no. Well, they haven't agreed yet. I know there's probably some guilds that might let it go, but most don't. And fighting while I spike is annoying. You're cool. I'd rather go for the 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 cake. I mean cheese. The item. So yeah. And then there's another thing I hate. LP thirsty people. Like they will do anything, and I mean anything, just to win LP. I mean, especially how, I mean, it should be fine, I guess, to just, oh, match up the LP, but like in reality, if you're good, doesn't matter. But although you might lose, you'll lose lots of LP. But why does LP matter much? It's just a fake rank, cause I mean anyone can have high LP and think they're good. Like, sadly to say, I'm gonna mention Raven. They have LP high up the ass. They have stats real good, and they know how to spam EXO. But once you take those factors out, it doesn't matter. Cause back then, I don't remember Raven even be mentioned as a good guild back then. It was just, Raven was just one of those guilds that was in Gem and people knew, cause they were in Gem Fighter. Not because of their skills, nothing, just because they were in Gem Fighter. This guy has like so sad. He should have killed me there, but whatever. Risk it for the biscuit. Works fine. So, yeah, I'm gonna mention Raven because they're thirsty for LP, especially Rain and Caustic. And we're guild warring them. We're winning 2-0, so we start the third match. And this is where it just proves they're thirsty for wins and LP, and it's super important to them. When, okay, look, we win first round, and then second round, we had the advantage, cause you know, like most of you people at Guild War, you could just run around after one win, and then one that makes it a tie and you win, then suicide third round and you won already. But that's cheap, and I found it cheap, especially cause when you run away, it's breaking a rule in a Royal Rumble, to be honest. So when my guild told me to run, I did a little bit, and then I stopped and tried to snipe them, cause I just don't like running, cause I find it cheap. I mean, in a Royal Rumble, you couldn't run, and you would have to stay there no matter how much your HP was and stuff like that. You would have to fight it off. So I don't run completely, making them kill me, and we don't tie that. Ah, fucking lag. So that made us not win. So in third round, we're smacking them. And keep in mind, this is Raven, and it's Sai, Rain, and Caustic. And you know, they're considered the good ones from Raven. Considered, because I don't consider them. I just respect that they could spam their exos pretty good. Oops. Whatever. I don't really want to fight. I just want to talk. I just concentrate on talking more than the fight if I'm doing a video. Especially if it's like a tryhard like this Axiom guy that takes the fight seriously. You could just see it from his set and from his scroll that he's playing to win. But anyways, back to the topic. When we're trashing them, and then the time comes when they have too much low HP and they're at a disadvantage, so they start running, and I mean running for their lives. So me not wanting to play it safe, I just go for them. Like, fuck it. Like, I mean, you had to go for them, because it was, if they tie that, they would have, no, I think they would have won, maybe. I'm not too sure who would have won, because we both had one win, and I'm not that entirely sure since I don't get over that much anymore. But yeah, And so they do that. They run and they end up winning. And that's like their only... What the fuck? That lag is just too OP. That... Oh my god, that was too OP. So yeah, they did that, and that just proves to me they're LP thirsty. Like, so hard. It's not even funny. They'll do anything to win LP. And I mean, back in the day when I used to Guild War, when it was Black Top, and the only way you're gonna be known is by beating good guilds, 4 versus 4, no stats, no exos, Black Top, melee. Like, and back then, it's about your rep. So, depending on who you could win, depending if you're known or not, you're gonna get your guild known. So back then, some good guilds were like Titan. That's like, and the guilds I've been in, but I don't want to gloat and say, oh yeah, all my guilds are fucking great. Because, I mean, they weren't. They weren't. But at the time, they were. I'm not gonna mention them. But, like, the guild that brought my attention was Loonbreak. Sorta. It's like a half and half, because sometimes they suck, sometimes they're good. And then Titans, which were like always good. Well, in my opinion. Maybe it's because, I don't know, I just thought they were really good. And I respect that guild in particular. Unlike other guilds where we just fight. Beat them, boom, easy. So yeah. And back then, it was more like an honorable sort of thing to know which were the good guilds and which weren't. And now it's just LP and they'll do anything to win. And now especially they won't even fight in Blacktop unless they allow exos and stats. So whenever you try to fight most guilds, they're like, no, we don't want to fight. You're scared of exo stats, blah blah blah. Well, no, you're scared of not using them, to be honest. We could fight with them and you still get wrecked. But if so, I guess it's being we're taking advantage of them since we're way better than them in comparison with stats or not. But yeah, another another small incident was with Paranoid, the guild called Paranoid, and they, like, I respect them to some extent because they try so hard and making them look like they're good, but in reality they're not good. Sorry, you're AFK. Because point being is, we HP drained them so easily in our battles, in like the beginning of the battles when no one could exo, and then once they exo up, that's when they do all the HP we've done without exos into us with their exos, making them dependent on their exo usage, like Raven is most of the time. And they're known to be dependent for like lots of reasons and being cheap. I forgot to mention this when I was talking about Raven. They're known to being cheap. And this guy is going way too hard. And I'm not focusing that much, especially since if you guys, I haven't said this, but I play Pokemon as I play RF, so one hand's on like multitasking quickly, and then especially I'll be more distracted, especially since I'm just focusing on the talk and try not to get off topic and lose concentration, because which I am right now, losing the concentration. But whenever someone goes try hard like that to someone that's not giving too much fucks, it just makes me lol and makes me want to mention it. And as you could see, he tried to kill steal that, as in being a try hard, thirsty for kills. Like Raven is thirsty for wins, like when they did, I'm gonna mention it, I shouldn't mention it, but I should, about the Rumble Royale, where they used HP runes, making them victors. And to be honest, I don't think any good guild looks at Raven as a winner in that Royal Rumble. I mean, anyone could win with HP runes, come on. And especially if you just, like, depend on your stats and exos like Raven always does. So I don't consider them an honorable guild. I don't consider them good at all, to be honest. Just that exo spam and stats, but that's not something to be proud of. So yeah, now back to Paranoid. Well, they depend on their exos too much. And I predicted you recovering kicking. I thought you were good. I thought you were like a 1 versus 1er, since that's it looks like you are, but I guess you're not. And now that he's out of the way, I could talk freely. So, guess not. That guy lagged. Okay, doesn't matter. So yeah, Paranoid only does damage with their exos on, and especially, well, we tried this once, but that tell them to take off ass booster, attack booster, and they didn't want to because supposedly I was lagging, and as you can see, I guess I was lagging, but I didn't lag most of the matches where we played against them, so they were scared and thought I would lag again and shit like that. But yeah, they were scared to take off ass booster because they know they need it and they can't do any good without their exos to begin with. So I don't know. I just have fun proving people wrong, to be honest, because that's all I strive for, just proving people wrong, and I like being right. And most of the time I'm right, but I mean, I'm not perfect either, so I'm not gonna drop this, told you. There was no way. And I shouldn't have savored, but that's why you don't buy savor, you buy assassin. And I wasn't trying to edge him though, but he fucked himself over. And that's my opinions in Guild Wars about the EXO bans and, you know, honor and shit like that. So that's all I really wanted to talk about, but now since there's nothing in my mind to talk about, let's just focus on the match for once, although it's extremely laggy, which I don't really appreciate. I might just stop the video right now. No kill, no kill, no kill, please! No, kill cancel didn't work. And as you could tell, I've been getting horrible results. I got 7th place last time, I just died real quick this time. And that's just because I don't care too much. I don't know if I mentioned it because I tried recording this a lot already. So I'm repeating what I said. So in my mind, I know I already said it, but I don't know if I recorded it right now. So I'm gonna repeat it again and say that I just don't pay attention to this game. And I don't care unless it's a tournament or if I have to prove you wrong and I just rape the shit out of you without trying. It's just being more focused and concentrated on the game itself than on talking or on other things. I mean, I could multitask the talking and focusing if I wasn't recording and it was just Skype and stuff like that. Like I could concentrate, tell my team, oh, do this, do that, blah blah blah, and get this guy, and I'll concentrate and I'll fight good. But right now, because I'm recording, I'm focusing on what to say and not to fuck up much. So there's differences, and I can multitask because I am multitasking Pokemon as we speak right now. So yeah, and I hope you guys have enjoyed these little stories so far. I mean, I find it quite interesting and I mean mind worthy because that I didn't think he would block and I knew you would block and I knew that would happen. Thank you, base god. Nah, just kidding, I don't believe in that shit. I don't even know what base god is. I just say it because people said it. Oh, perfect break, and I didn't want to juggle it. It wouldn't have mattered. Get the fuck off, person that interrupted. Oh, panic. Psych! Oh, that predict though, it didn't work. And I didn't mean the dough as in D-O-U, I mean D-O-E. I meant though. T-H-1, the T-H-1. Fuck that, I'm not gonna concentrate on how to spell. This ain't school. And speaking about that, I'm gonna try to edit this funny, well, to me, I found it funny clip, so yeah, and I still don't know that scroll, so if someone wants to gift me that scroll, Shaolin Tiger, feel free to do so, because I really do need to learn that. But anyways, this isn't a donation video, so you shouldn't, unless you want to, because it's Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday and enjoyed it with your family, and if you don't enjoy Christmas, I hope you had a good Wednesday like any other day basically. And I guess that wraps this video up, and I'll be trying to record more videos for you guys, but this lag is unbearable as you could see, but I made it tolerable because I'm just focusing on talking, and dying easy makes it way more easier for me to record. So hope you guys enjoy, and above all else, I think I'll make a very fun, interesting video. Laters.